what we did that time, we invested into 4 technologies. One technology we invested into understanding the cloud technology and set up a research team in New York and London to understand the unstated need of the customer, observing the patterns, observing the anti-patterns, because there was so much open source was available, we need to pick up the right kind of a tools and technologies and performances to be available for that kind of a code which was there. So it took some time, 2016, when we set up this team in New York and London, and we keep talking to various customers where they are early adopters of that AWS and Azure was just happening. We were looking pattern and anti-patterns and try to bring down the full framework for building a technology of intellect products, whether intellect digital core or intellect digital lending or digital transaction banking or capital cube or wealth cube. We started breaking down into since we already have objects, advantage was that we converted those objects to microservices and then start publishing an API on it. So that was the first level of investment of understanding cloud and leveraging the open system of working. Second place we invested in area of our experience. How do you convert imagination? If CEO is thinking about it, does he imagine with a low code and no code platform, and then we build up a canvas as a second platform we try to invest. Third thing was, we observed that data becomes a critical element for decision making, for contextuality. I talked about 3 ecosystem or 3 tectonic shifts which happened. One was around composability, second was around contextuality, and third was around ecosystem. And the contextuality can come from the data. I needed to build up and understand the unstructured data, semi-structured data, and structured data, and combine to make it algorithms which help in making the better decision of underwriting for insurance or underwriting for the banks, or using for providing a extra pre-identified services or credit evaluation at any point of time in the cycle of the bank. And for that, again, we created 2 platforms, Fabric Data Services and Doc to API, which has the ability to convert document to API, and these 2 platforms help to integrate with trade finance system, integrate with lending system, integrate with underwriting insurance system, which we call Magic Submission, which we call Magic Invoice or Magic LC. These are the Doc to API systems. So today, somebody will be speaking to you about how do we bring in contextuality to the system. The 4th technology was how do you create an ecosystem play? Because if a bank has existing platforms, they cannot get away and then can move to the new cloud platform. I need to establish a bridge between his legacy and new systems. I need to build APIs on the existing system. Those APIs then can be connected. So I built up another platform where I made an investment I call it Turmeric, where I built up a capability of building API on top of legacy platform. Once API is published, then I can use and consume new products of our intellect or new products of fintech. They can come together and I can give a customer experience on top of it. So it has the ability for customer experience, composing the customer experience. It has the ability for integration. It has the ability for orchestration. And it has published on a sandbox where you can test it out. So these are the 4 technologies we try to work it out. We created we divided all our products into 200 plus PBCs, and we have more than 925 APIs, which is published on my sandbox on Turmeric, so that we can start composing. And then we start testing this out in a market to create a viability over here. And we found very good reception in Europe, Americas, Asia Pacific, and Middle East. Today we have more than 28 customers in Americas. We have 24 customers in Europe. We have more than 100 plus customers in Middle East, Africa, and India. We have more than 55 customers in Asia Pacific. And they are loving this kind of a change which we are participating in this tectonic shift by being the technology partner with them.